Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. I am Dr. Thomas Rashad Easley, aka Rashad, aka Thomas Easley, or Pastor Easley. And I'm coming to you. I have been on Periscope for a while, but I have not been on Periscope in a while. So I'm coming to you definitely humbly, calmly, quietly on this early Sunday morning. It is August 7th, 2016, 7:38 a.m. where I am, and we are in Raleigh, North Carolina. So, welcome for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate you watching. I want to start by saying, let me get the formalities out of the way. I have not been on Periscope in a while, but I have been on other platforms. So I'm on Facebook, so you can follow me on Facebook.com, Rashad Easley. That's RASHADEASLEY. You can also follow me on YouTube.com/Rashadi, RASHAADI. Twitter, my handle is Rashad Ease, EAS. And I'll also Instagram handle is Rashad Ease, okay, RASHADEAS, and then my website, RashadEasley.com. So you can follow me there. Let me go ahead and let you know the four things that I can talk about, or that I will be talking about, primarily. I'll start with the one I want to talk about least, and then those that I talk about the most. The ones I talk about the least, number one, fitness. I can definitely talk about fitness, okay? I mean, I used to weigh 302 pounds. I lost over 137 pounds. I've been maintaining my size for the past 16 years. So, I used to have to go to big and tall stores and hello, how you doing? It's only been within the last 16 years of my life. So what I'm saying, hello from Russia. All right, welcome. All right, I'm here in North Carolina. Only in the last 16 years I've been maintaining this size and this weight. So I would say the majority of my life I was a big guy, and only recently, the second half of my life, at least so far, I've been slim or been healthy. I am doing very well this morning, and I hope that you are too. So fitness is one. The next one definitely would be music. Okay, I am a hip hop artist. I go by Rashad Ease. That's my real name, so no need to make it up. I figure if it worked for Tupac, it's working for Kendrick Lamar, it worked for J. Cole, it can work for me. And it is working. But I am a hip-hop artist. My music centers around positive. Don't have any cursing in my music. It's secular, but it's positive. We talk about real life, and we have a good time. It's great. It's great music, and I have a new album coming out about a woman by the name of Polly Murray, PAULIMURRAY. Go check it out. All right. Next thing, diversity. Definitely, I am a diversity professional, so I talk about equity and equality. They're not the same thing. I talk about it with regard to politics. I talk about it with regard to race. I'll talk about it with regard to gender, sexual orientation, age, socioeconomics, language, background. I'll talk about diversity and inclusion from a number of ways. But I've been successful. I've worked in diversity really over 15 years, and I have a lot of experience, a lot of things to share. So I talk about that as well. And then last but not least, which is what I'm probably going to be doing on this platform, and that is going to be ministry. Okay, I identify as a follower of Jesus. I have been a follower of Jesus for 16 years, as a mature man that made the decision on my own and has been living the life on my own. And so I'm going to more than likely really use this platform, Periscope, to talk about it, to talk about things spiritually, talk about things, mentally and with regard to faith. Now, here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not on here to try to convince anyone to believe what I believe. No, I'm not on here to proselytize, if you will, but I am here to help motivate, put some positive information out there, and encourage. And here's the thing, there's plenty of people doing this. There are plenty of people who do it better than me. There are plenty of people who do it whatever way, but I'm not here to compete with anyone. I'm just here to do what I do. So I appreciate you, the people who are on right now, watching and listening. Yes, I do encourage you to get your friends to, check it out, but more importantly, let's just engage and let's have a talk. All right, and I'll do my best to keep them short. So I got those out of the way. So what am I here to talk about today? I'm here to talk about really one thing that I did this morning in my meditation, but it manifested itself in like 3 different ways because I was focusing on 3 things. So this morning in my morning meditation, I'm getting myself centered. Well, I do this every day, especially in the morning, is to get myself centered because this week is going to be a real busy week for me. I do a real big diversity workshop tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm doing a huge keynote at a university. So I had to, I had to get out of town to do that, and then come right back on Friday and lead a group of children in some workshops around forestry. Okay, so I have a lot going on this week, and that's on top of my regular 8 to 5, which is where I work as a professor and I work as an administrator. Okay, so I have a lot going on, so I needed to center myself. So I focused on 3 words this morning: 1, confidence; 2, clarity; and then 3, contentment. 3 C's: confidence, clarity, and contentment. Let's talk about confidence first. Well, the opposite of confidence is really insecurity. Like, not secure in who you are, not secure about what you can do and why you're there. So I had to focus on confidence, recognizing that I have a lot that I'm doing this week, and all of these eyes are going to be on me, and all of these minds are going to be tuned to what I'm saying, and all of these hearts can or will be impacted by what it is that I'm doing. And so I have to have confidence in myself. I would not be there if I was not good enough. I would not be there if I didn't have anything to offer. Okay, I wouldn't be there. So I have to, what's going on, Ella? And so confidence, got to have confidence. So that's the one thing. I'm sure you all have heard people say this to you. I know you have. I know I have, that you are good enough. You're good enough. You are fine the way that you are. First, there's nothing new under the sun. So I have to admit that and say, I've been told that too. And it's really true. You are great the way that you are. I am great the way that I am. As I said, I would not be doing what I'm doing this week if I didn't have anything to offer. I would not be doing this right now talking to you if I didn't have anything to offer. So I had to be confident in who I am, because I can teach you how to do something great. There's one thing I know I can teach you how to do, and that's I can teach you how to do me. Because I know Thomas Richard Easley better than I know anything else. And I'm still learning about this person. So that's all I can do. But I know that I am really good. I have a lot to offer. I just told you the 4 things that I can talk about because I know what I have to offer. So I'm meditating on confidence for what I have to do this week, so that I'm not denying myself or doubting myself. Don't do the same thing. Okay? All right. The next thing I said was clarity. Now, clarity is out of all of those, I actually think clarity is the most important one. I think clarity, being clear. The opposite of clarity is going to be confusion, doing everything. And you know what? Even in this age of social media, and even me talking to you now, let me be not vulnerable, but let me be congruent and let me be transparent about something. There's so many places that you can look to and so many people that you can listen to. I just gave you my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram. I'm on here. I have my own website. I'm on YouTube. So I'm in a lot of different places, right? And plenty of other people are too. So you can get online and you can get motivation from anywhere. Okay. But the other thing you can also get is too much information, and then you don't know what to do with it. Like, what am I supposed to do with all of this stuff? So, good morning. Appreciate it. And so, hey, Miss Sanders, what's going on? That's my friend there. She actually knows me, like knows me personally, okay, as well as professionally. Clarity, being clear. So I was meditating so I could clear my mind so that I could focus on what I need to do this week. Praying or meditating, whatever it is that you do, but we all need clarity. With all of the things coming at you, you need to know how to siphon it out and narrow it down and really be specific on what it is that you need to do. One of the things that I help myself to do, like when I meditate, I always put myself on a timer, but I put that timer far away from me. Like, it could be either across the house, it could be far away from the room. Let me ask you a question. Do you keep your phone or your cell phone in particular, even your computer maybe, like within arm's reach, so you can always get it and get at it? And I definitely have done that too. But what I decided, to do it like a while ago, like I've been doing this all this year, at least since 2016, is I keep my phone away from me. So I put it elsewhere. You see why? Because the reason I do that is because I can always pick it up and get on it. And I can do a lot of different things. I can check email, I can do a text message, or I can get Periscope. And this is why I said I want to be transparent. Even I will admit that me doing this to you, that I can be a distraction. I can be a distraction to people. I can be distracting because I'm coming to you the same way that everyone else does. Okay? But I really want to make sure that I do it in a way that's organized and that I'm not bombarding you with too much, because there's plenty out here. So what do you have to do? Like I said, you have to narrow clarity. So I don't need to have a lot of stuff going on in my mind. That's why I told you this morning. I said I'm only going to talk about 4 things when I get on here. 4 things, and keep it at that. I'm not going to get on here and try to talk about cooking, even though I am a great cook and I'm a vegetarian. I can talk about that too. But I'm not going to get on here and try to talk about being from the South all the time. No, I mean, I can fold those things in, but 4 things. So be clear. Be clear about what it is that you are doing. Don't do a whole bunch of things okay or all right. Do a couple of things excellent in a way that only you are identified with it. Do it well. And then the third one is contentment. Okay, so if I'm clear about what I'm supposed to do and I'm confident that I can do it, then I'm content with who I am, where I am, and what I have. Now, here's what I'm not telling you. Contentment is not desiring anything else. It's not that. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong to desire, because it's not, and I'm not saying that you need to go out and try to desire everything and focus your attention to own and to have everything. One of my favorite quotes is from my number one favorite movie. This is an old movie. It's old to me, so I know it's old to people who are 18 or younger or 21 or younger. But it's a movie called Fight Club. Okay, yeah, it's kind of a violent movie, but the focus of the movie is not about fighting, because I'm not a violent person, but it's really about a man that's battling inside, and he creates another personality unintentionally, and that other personality basically runs his world and starts impacting people. He's saying what he really wants to say and being who he really wants to be. And one of the rules that he says to him is, before he starts off on this quest, is the things you own to end up owning you. So if you always desire to own things and to have things, it's not bad to have things and to own things. The problem is when those things take over what you really need. So in my meditation, one of the things that I mainly focus on is my breathing. That's what helps me to get centered. So I listen to myself breathing, focus on the fact that I'm breathing. And what it really does is it makes me appreciate the fact that I'm breathing. The more I focus on that breath, I realize that that breath is a gift. Oh my goodness. Now that I recognize that that's a gift, what it does is it keeps me in a position of gratitude. So as I'm breathing, I'm thankful to be breathing. I'm content with the fact that I'm breathing. And from that breathing, I can start to think about what it is that I have and what it is that I own. But I don't think about what it is that I have and that I own because I can't take it with me. Okay. But I think about what it is that I can do and who I am. So the fact that I can breathe, I can think, I can speak, the fact that I can come here to you right now, the fact that I can get up, I'm going to be doing some yoga and some stretching after this. I can go to church after this. So, there's so many other things that I can do. I'm thankful for what it is that I can do. I'm thankful that I can do insanity. I can do CrossFit, that I can walk down the street. I can walk in this house, that I can flick a switch, that I can drive a car, that I can get online and talk to you, that I'm in my right mind, that I'm not aching and I'm not hurting right now. I mean, I'm sitting here fully dressed. I have clothes, you see, on my body. So I'm content with who I am and what I have. But I also know that I can be better. I need to do better. And I also know that I can do better. And that also means that I need to know better too. I mean, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm content with the fact that I don't know everything, but I'm also content with the fact that I want to learn as much as possible. I'm content with the fact that I'm breathing, sitting here in my living room, but I also know that when I'm done doing this meditation, I got to get up and I got to get to work. So contentment is not about desiring nothing, because you desire things because that's what you were created to do. Right? You do what you do because of the desires that you have. So if you want a new car, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a new car. If you want a person in your life, you want a man in your life, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But here's the thing. If you don't have a car, and I'm not saying that if you live in places where you need a car, get over it. No. But if you don't have a car, but you know that you can walk, or you know that you can use an Uber, you can take a taxi, or you can take a bus. If I was in Ghana, we call it trotro. or that you can get where you need to be. Being content with, I can get around. You know, I can walk. I can get there. I have friends who are in wheelchairs who get around more than I do. Okay, and I am fully able-bodied, walk on two legs, have my own vehicle. You see, so being content with who you are. So confidence, clarity, and contentment. And for me, with those three things, I know I can get through this week with no problem. Okay, I didn't say no problems. I'm just saying I can get through the week no problem because I'm confident in who I am. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I wasn't me. So the only thing I can do best is me. Okay, I don't compete with other people. I only compete with myself. So I don't do what I do out of competition. Just like I'm not speaking to you now out of competition. I do what I do because I know that people want it. I also want to give it. I value it. And my biggest competition is myself. Clarity. I know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And I know why I'm supposed to do it. And I'm learning when to do it and how to do it. And this is one way right here talking to you. Clarity in what I need to be doing. No, I don't need to be out here talking to you all about money. Okay. I have money, but that's not what I need to be talking to you all about. I don't need to get up here and talk to you about women. Number one, I'm not a woman. Okay. I don't know what it is to be a woman. And I do think that women are smarter and stronger than men. Men, if you're mad at me, whatever. I don't need to get up here and talk about women. I'm not a woman. But as I said, I'm clear about I can talk about fitness. I told you that I can also talk about what's next, hip-hop music. After I said I can talk about what? Diversity, okay, inclusion, and last but not least, ministry. And then being content with who I am. I'm a 38-year young man. I'm aging, you know, not married, you know, not married yet, don't have any kids. You know, I'm not rich, wealthy, but I am rich and wealthy with friendship, with love, and also with resources. I can actually say that. I am a good guy. You know, I am a good person. I am a human. You know, I make mistakes. I make bad choices. But here's the thing. I fix things. I do well. I make great choices. And I do that the majority of the time. So I focus on the good. I'm not focusing on the bad. This is going to sound weird to my people who are Christian in particular. If we spend all our time focusing on sin, then that's exactly what you're going to do. I don't focus on sin. That's why in my church, we don't preach sin in church. We do talk about it, but we don't preach sin. No, I'm not going to preach. I'm not going to ask you to put your mind on something so that you really end up doing it. Man, like, why is it, if you notice something, rich people don't focus on poverty. Wealthy people don't focus on being poor. They focus on where they are and where it is that they're going. See, so I don't focus on being bad. I don't focus on racism. I know that racism exists. I focus on making the world a better place. You see, I don't focus on the fact that I was a big guy or that I was fat. I focus on the fact that I'm slim now and that I still have other fitness goals. So I'm saying that to you, you know, to be content with who you are, be clear about what it is that you're doing, and be confident with what it is that you have. So now I'm going to go ahead and close this out because I've been on here long enough, and I thank you for your patience and I thank you for your attention. And please, if you like what I said, share it. Please invite people to come on. And this is what I'm going to commit to you for. I will get on Periscope every Sunday. Okay? My aim is to, and now let me be honest and transparent, my aim is to get on Periscope on Sundays and speak to you all. I may get on during the week, but remember how I mentioned I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Rashaadi, RASHAADI. Twitter, you can follow me there, Rashad Ease. Instagram, follow me there, Rashad Ease. Facebook, you can follow me there. You can either find me at Thomas R. Easley on Facebook, or my music personality, or really it's just who I am, Rashad Easley. So Periscope, I don't want to make any empty promises and say I'm going to get on here every day, because I'm already doing those throughout the rest of the day, and I'm working on my second book. I haven't brought out the first book is published, but I haven't given it to you yet, and I will, and it's dealing a lot with ministry, and I'm working on another one that deals with that addresses these issues around diversity and how we do them in our agencies and in our organization. But I am committing to getting on Periscope and speaking to you all definitely on Sundays. I know I need to do it more frequently, so as time goes, I will, but on Sundays, I'll probably say like 7:30. Here's the other thing. Because I have a church that I lead, when I get on Sundays, I'm probably going to be talking about some things that are involving church. But as I said, I'm not here to proselytize. I'm not here to try to convince you and beg you and coerce you to do anything spiritually. But I am here to talk to you and to help if I can, and to reach if it's available. So you will get an early touch or taste of what the sermon will be about on that Sunday. And then just to connect with people. You can email me, okay, at Thomas R. Easley at easleybranch.com. Okay, my last name is Easley, in case you need to, sometimes that could be challenging to spell. So Thomas R. Easley at easleybranch.com. I hope Thomas and Branch are easier to spell. So you can email me there. Like I said, you can go on my website, rashardeasley.com. You can leave me a comment. Check out my music, please. Check out, my posts. Check out my YouTube channel. I have some things that I have a lot of videos up there. All right, but I will be getting on here. Thank you. If you have any questions, any concerns, any challenges, any convictions, that's why I gave you my email address. Okay, I hope to talk to you all again some more soon. Thank you, and go enjoy your Sunday.